Archangel Michael and Jesus says, "You will lose both of us if you skip. You have only 15 seconds. God says, "Chosen one, do not skip. No matter what. Please, I beg you. Open it quickly before it's too late. Stop right here. Don't move your finger. Don't even blink, because the exact second you open this message, something in the unseen world shifts toward you. Listen carefully, chosen one. Archangel Michael and Jesus are standing closer to you right now than you realize, and they are both saying the same thing: don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You have only 15 seconds before a decision is sealed over your life. A decision that decides whether you walk with divine protection, or walk alone. And right now, heaven is literally whispering, please, no matter what, don't skip this moment. This moment is once in a lifetime, the type that doesn't repeat, the type heaven sends only when something massive is about to break open for you. But wait, before you think this is just another message, listen closely. There is a reason you felt a pull to stop scrolling. There is a reason your heart suddenly tightened. Because in the realm you cannot see, a countdown has started. And Michael is watching your screen with a sword drawn, saying, chosen one, if you skip now, you will lose both of us, and the blessing attached to this moment will fall back into silence. Jesus himself is pleading, stay. Don't skip. You're seconds away from a breakthrough you prayed for when no one heard you cry. This is not pressure. This is protection. Heaven opens these rare windows only when a major shift is about to collide with your destiny, and right now, that shift is touching your life in real time. And here's the shocking part, something you weren't supposed to know yet. Heaven has already released the command to reverse your delays, your setbacks, your heartbreaks, your spiritual battles, but the command is hovering, waiting for your response in this very moment. God is whispering, chosen one, do not skip. Stay till the end. Jesus is saying, hold on, I am about to reveal what is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael stands guard over your life, ready to cut off the forces that tried to block your blessings. But this message? This tiny decision to stay? This is the key that unlocks everything. Something huge, bigger than you've ever imagined, is waiting for you, and heaven itself is begging you, don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part will reveal why. Wait, before you breathe, listen. Something just shifted the moment you moved to this part. A new voice stepped in. A voice that said, don't skip, stay till the end, you're getting closer. Archangel Michael is now standing behind you, and Jesus is standing in front of you, forming a shield you didn't even know you needed. They are both saying the same terrifying yet powerful truth: if you skip now, the blessing prepared for you will collapse before it reaches you. That is why heaven is begging you. Don't scroll, don't blink, don't move. You are in a rare divine window, and once it closes, it will not open again in the same way. Listen closely. A decision is being made about your next 33 days, and this message is the final confirmation. Jesus is whispering, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Michael is warning, the moment you stop watching, the cycle you escaped from will try to return. But if you stay, if you hold on for just a few seconds more, Heaven will rewrite what was written against you. Right now, your name is echoing in the spiritual realm, and the same forces that tried to destroy your peace are trembling because they can already sense what's coming toward you. And trust me, it's something they cannot stop. But here is the shocking part, something nobody ever told you. Heaven did not choose this moment randomly. Your spirit cried out recently, maybe at night, maybe silently, maybe with tears no one saw. And heaven heard it. That's why God Himself said, "Chosen one, do not skip. No matter what." Because this message carries the answer to that cry. Jesus is ready to release restoration, and Michael is ready to execute protection, but your connection in this moment determines whether the blessing reaches your hands or gets delayed again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. And before you move to the next part, share this message, comment if you feel it, and subscribe, so heaven's message keeps finding you right on time. Listen, something rare is happening around you right now. The atmosphere you're sitting in has completely shifted, and even if you can't see it, your spirit can feel it. Jesus is stepping closer, speaking softly but urgently, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And right beside him, Archangel Michael is tightening his grip on his sword because the moment you entered this part, the forces standing against your breakthrough started collapsing. They know you're seconds away from hearing the truth that changes everything. Here's what heaven needs you to understand: this moment isn't ordinary. You didn't arrive here accidentally. There is a spiritual alignment happening. Your past pain, your unanswered prayers, your delayed blessings, your silent battles, all converging into a single point in time. That point is this moment. Jesus is saying, if you stay, I can reveal what has been hidden. If you skip, you walk away from what was already written for you. And Michael is warning, your next chapter depends on whether you remain connected right now. Every second you stay, something dark that was tied to you is losing its power. Every second you refuse to skip, the blessing waiting for you gets closer and clearer. And here comes the surprising revelation nobody expected: your destiny has reached a turning point. Heaven didn't bring you here to motivate you. Heaven brought you here to redirect your entire future. You're not watching this by chance. You're watching this because a spiritual countdown began the moment you opened part 1, and now you're almost at the moment where everything changes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in the next part. Hold up, something just intensified around you the moment you tapped this part. A surge of energy, almost like a divine alarm, went off in the spiritual realm. Jesus just whispered, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And Archangel Michael stepped even closer, his wings forming a shield around your spirit, because this is the exact moment where most people give up, but you didn't. And that single choice is already rewriting the next stage of your life. Listen carefully. Heaven is revealing a truth that was hidden from you for years. A truth that explains why you went through sudden losses, unexpected betrayals, and strange delays. Jesus is saying, those things were not punishments, they were preparations. Michael is adding, your blessing was never denied, only protected until the right window opened. And that window is right now. This second. This moment. If you skip now, the window closes. But if you stay, the restoration that was held back for so long comes rushing toward you faster than it was stolen. Here's the shocking part: your name has been brought up before heaven repeatedly in the last 48 hours. Something about you, your resilience, your pain, your prayers, touched the throne. That's why heaven is desperate for you not to skip. Jesus is standing in front of you saying, "You're closer than you think." Michael is standing behind you saying, "The attack against your destiny is breaking right now." And before you move to the next part, make sure you share this message, comment if it resonates, and subscribe, so you never miss the moments heaven tries to reach you again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something massive is coming next. Listen closely, something sacred is happening right now. The moment you opened this part, the atmosphere around you didn't just shift, it deepened. Jesus is standing right in front of you, his voice steady but filled with urgency. "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And behind you, Archangel Michael's presence feels heavier, stronger, almost as if he's guarding you from something that was trying to reach you before this message arrived. Whatever was chasing you spiritually, it just lost access. Now pay attention. Heaven is revealing something extremely personal, something you weren't supposed to hear until now. A major transition is unfolding in your life. The delays you thought were denying you, they were actually redirecting you. The closed doors you cried over, they were never meant to open. Jesus whispers, "I was saving you from outcomes that would have broken you beyond repair." Michael adds, "You were under attack, but now you are under protection." This is why you were pulled to this message. This is why skipping feels impossible. Your spirit knows what your mind hasn't understood yet. A breakthrough is forming right now. Here comes the revelation heaven has been preparing you for. Your next season is not just about blessings, it's about restoration of everything you lost too soon. Relationships, opportunities, peace, health, confidence, direction, all of it is being realigned in your favor. But this alignment is extremely time-sensitive. If you break the connection now, the shift pauses. But if you stay, if you hold on for a few seconds more, Jesus says, "I will open the door that was locked for years." And Michael declares, "The battle that drained you ends now." Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the turning point. Wait, something powerful just unlocked around you. The second you opened this part, heaven leaned in closer. Jesus spoke first, soft, steady, but urgent, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And Archangel Michael positioned himself beside you, not behind you this time, because what's coming next requires you to stand stronger than before. His presence means one thing: a spiritual decision is being made right now in your favor. Listen carefully. There is a reason your spirit feels heavier, calmer, warmer, or strangely alert at this moment. It's because you've reached the part where heaven starts revealing what was hidden behind your delays. Jesus is whispering, "You were never forgotten. You were being prepared." Michael adds, "The attacks you faced were because your blessing is bigger than what your enemies expected." This is the truth: the struggles you went through weren't random. They were evidence that something extraordinary was assigned to you, something the enemy did not want you to receive. Now here is the shocking revelation: your destiny is entering its activation phase. The spiritual chains that held your finances, emotions, relationships, and progress in place, they're breaking right now. You may not feel it physically, but heaven sees it clearly. Jesus is saying, if you stay, I will complete this shift. Michael is warning, if you skip, the cycle tries to return. But you're here. You're still watching. And that single choice is rewriting what happens next in your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part will reveal the moment everything begins to change. Listen, the moment you opened this part, something in the spiritual realm locked onto your name. Jesus stepped forward immediately and said, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And Archangel Michael moved his wings around you because this is the moment where the enemy tries hardest to distract you. Why? Because you're getting dangerously close to the revelation that ends the patterns you've been trapped in for years. Pay attention now. Heaven is pulling back a curtain you never knew existed. Jesus whispers, the pain you carried. I saw all of it. Those nights you stayed awake. The moments where you smiled even though you were breaking. The days where you pushed forward without strength. He saw everything. And Michael adds, that's why we're fighting for you right now. The spiritual resistance you felt lately wasn't failure. It was the final push before the breakthrough. When blessings are minutes away, opposition becomes loud. But guess what? You're still here. You didn't skip. And that alone proves your spirit is stronger than the battles that tried to crush you. Now here's the part heaven has been waiting for you to reach. Your next chapter has already begun, but it needs your alignment to fully unlock. You are standing in a divine intersection, where old cycles are ending and new blessings are being released. Jesus is saying, stay connected. Stay still. Stay here. Michael is confirming, your breakthrough is closer than your fear, closer than your doubt, closer than your past. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part reveals the shift you've been sensing but couldn't explain. Wait, something just broke open in the unseen the moment you tapped this part. A wave of divine urgency moved straight toward you. Jesus leaned in and said, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And Archangel Michael stepped to your right, not to warn you, but to escort you into the revelation heaven has been holding back until now. This is not ordinary. This is not random. This is a spiritual checkpoint, and only a few people ever reach it. Listen carefully. You've been carrying questions in your heart, deep ones, silent ones, painful ones. Questions like, why me? Why does everything take so long? Why does it feel like something always blocks my blessing at the last moment? Jesus whispers, because your blessing was too big to be rushed. Michael adds, and too valuable to be delivered without protection. Everything you lost, everything that hurt you, everything that confused you, it was all forming the foundation for the season you're stepping into right now. A season where delays turn into acceleration, and closed doors turn into divine redirection. And here's the revelation heaven saved specifically for this moment. Your spirit has reached full alignment. The battle that has been chasing you for months just lost its authority. The burden that sat on your chest, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, has begun lifting. You may not feel it instantly, but heaven sees it clearly. Jesus is saying, if you stay connected, I will finish what I started. Michael declares, your breakthrough is already in motion. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part will reveal the moment your destiny unlocks completely. Hold on, something intensified the second you opened this part. The spiritual atmosphere around you didn't just shift, it tightened its focus on you. Jesus stepped even closer and said with urgency, Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael moved slightly ahead of you, as if clearing a path that was blocked for a long time. This is the moment where heaven pushes you forward, and everything that resisted you starts to lose strength. Listen carefully. You're stepping into the layer of truth that explains why your life felt like a repeating cycle. Why blessings came close but slipped away. Why breakthroughs almost happened but paused. Why relationships, finances, opportunities, always felt one step away. Jesus whispers, it wasn't failure. It was interference. Michael adds, and that interference is losing its final grip right now. The moment you stayed through all these parts, a pattern that was tied to you for years began unraveling. Heaven doesn't operate randomly. Every second you chose not to skip brought you closer to freedom. Now here's the shocking revelation meant only for this moment. You were never the one who was blocked, your path was. Something stood in front of you spiritually, invisible but heavy, bending your journey, slowing your progress, weakening your confidence. But right now, this exact moment, Michael has cut through that obstruction. Jesus is saying, you're stepping into the version of your life that was delayed, now finally released. You are not the same person you were even 5 minutes ago. Your spirit has aligned. Your path has cleared. Your breakthrough has activated. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the release you've been waiting to hear your entire life. Wait, pause right here. The atmosphere around you just surged the moment you opened this part. It's almost as if heaven took a deep breath and leaned in closer. Jesus spoke first, firm, urgent, unmistakable, chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael stepped in beside him, not to warn you this time, but to seal something over your life. What you're reading right now is not information, this is transformation happening in real time. Listen carefully. You've reached the point in this journey where heaven begins revealing what your spirit already sensed but your mind couldn't understand. Jesus whispers, you were not losing. You were being positioned. Those delays, those confusions, those sudden shifts in your life. They weren't mistakes. They were movements. Movements designed to pull you out of places that were too small for the future written for you. Michael adds, the battles were severe because the calling on your life is rare. Every setback you faced was proof of how close you were getting to this very moment. Now here comes the revelation heaven waited to deliver until your spirit was strong enough to receive it. your breakthrough isn't coming, it has already started. The alignment, the clarity, the protection, the momentum, everything is unlocking simultaneously. What was stuck is moving. What was delayed is accelerating. What was hidden is being revealed. And what was broken is beginning to restore itself around you, step by step, moment by moment. Jesus says, stay close. Stay focused. Stay here. Michael declares, your new season has officially begun. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part holds the confirmation your heart has been waiting for. Listen, the moment you opened this part, heaven didn't just watch, heaven responded. Jesus stepped even closer and said with a calm but urgent voice, chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael moved into full protection mode, wings extended, standing between you and every force that tried to drain you this year. This moment is not casual. This moment is spiritual. You've crossed into the part where destinies shift. Pay close attention. You've been wondering why your life felt stuck, why you kept restarting, why blessings kept slipping right when you thought they were coming. Jesus whispers, because what was meant for you was sacred, and sacred things require timing. Michael adds, and no attack can steal what heaven preserved. Every closed door wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Every disappointment wasn't a failure, it was protection. Your spirit has been pushed, stretched, tested, but never abandoned. Heaven watched every tear, every silent prayer, every moment you held on even when you were exhausted. And now, those moments are turning into miracles. Here's the revelation that unlocks everything. You are entering the season where your life finally makes sense. The confusion lifts. The heaviness breaks. The cycles end. The people who left were meant to. The doors that closed were supposed to. The path that felt blocked is now opening in a way you never experienced before. Jesus is saying, you're walking into alignment. Michael confirms, nothing can stop what has already been released. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part reveals the moment your blessing touches the physical world. Hold on, something powerful just settled over you the second you opened this part. It wasn't a shift, it was a confirmation. Jesus stepped forward instantly, his voice firm and filled with purpose, chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael positioned himself at your left, as if guarding the doorway you're about to walk through. This moment is sacred. This moment is rare. This moment is the one heaven didn't want you to miss under any circumstance. Listen carefully. You've reached the point where the spiritual meets the physical. Jesus whispers, everything you prayed for is now in motion. The things that felt blocked for months, the blessings that stayed just out of reach, the breakthroughs that always paused at the final second, none of that was coincidence. Michael adds, the resistance was strongest because the blessing is closest. The battles weren't signs of weakness. They were signs that heaven was preparing to release something too big, too heavy, too meaningful to give you prematurely. And right now, heaven is saying you've entered the timing where everything finally aligns. Now here comes the revelation this entire journey has been building toward. Your breakthrough is no longer pending. It has been approved. Approved in heaven. Activated in your spirit. And now, it's beginning to manifest in your reality. The peace you lost is returning. The opportunities that slipped away are circling back. The clarity you begged for is forming. Jesus is saying, stay close. The blessing touches your life next. Michael stands guard and declares, nothing can interfere now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the moment everything becomes undeniable. Wait, feel this. The moment you opened this part, something didn't just shift, it landed. Jesus stepped so close that his presence feels almost tangible, and he said with absolute certainty, chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael positioned himself fully behind you, wings wide, as if sealing every opening the enemy once used to delay, distract, or derail you. This isn't warning anymore. This is fulfillment. Listen carefully now. Heaven is about to reveal the reason your whole life felt like a battle. Jesus whispers, your calling is greater than your suffering. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every moment you felt unseen, it all had purpose. Michael adds, the pressure was proof of your spiritual value. You weren't attacked because you were weak, you were attacked because you carry something powerful. Something heaven has protected for years. Something only now is being released. The timing is divine. The alignment is perfect. And your spirit is finally ready to receive what once overwhelmed you. And here comes the revelation you were destined to hear in this moment. Your life is about to elevate in a way that will silence every doubt you ever had. The peace returning to you will be undeniable. The opportunities coming toward you will be unmistakable. The blessings aligning for you will be unstoppable. Jesus is saying, your waiting was not wasted. Michael confirms, the breakthrough is guaranteed. Nothing is pending. Nothing is paused. Nothing is blocked. You are stepping into a season where heaven moves first, and everything else follows. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part reveals the moment heaven sets your new beginning in motion. Listen, something extraordinary just activated the moment you opened this part. Not a shift, not a signal, an announcement. Jesus stepped forward with a presence so strong it feels like the room itself is listening, and he said with complete authority, chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael moved to your front, not to block anything, but to lead you into what heaven has finally released. This moment is the crossing point. The threshold. The place where the waiting ends and the becoming begins. Pay attention now. Heaven is revealing the truth behind everything that tried to break you. Jesus whispers, you were being positioned for what others weren't prepared to receive. Every delay wasn't punishment, it was precision. Every closed door wasn't rejection. It was protection. Michael adds, the resistance increased because you were approaching a blessing that required spiritual clearance. That clearance has now been granted. The things that once worked against you have lost their influence. The forces that drained your spirit have been dismissed. The battles that kept repeating have reached their final limit. And here is the revelation heaven saved specifically for this moment. Your breakthrough is no longer approaching, it's arriving. Not tomorrow. Not one day. Not in the future. Now. The shift you've been sensing is real. The release you've been waiting for is active. The restoration you've been praying for is already unfolding behind the scenes. Jesus says, your story is changing. Michael confirms, your path is clear. You are stepping into a season where everything begins to align: favor, peace, clarity, opportunity, and protection, all moving toward you at once. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the moment heaven completes what it started. Wait, stay right here. The moment you opened this part, heaven didn't just watch, heaven decided. Jesus stepped in with a presence so powerful it feels like the air around you shifted, and he said with unwavering certainty, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And Archangel Michael moved beside you with the kind of confidence that only appears when a battle has already been won. This moment is not a warning anymore, this is victory stepping into your atmosphere. Listen very carefully. You've reached the point in this journey where the spiritual realm finishes what it started. Jesus whispers, this was never about luck, it was about timing. The reason things felt heavy, slow, confusing, or painful wasn't because you were forgotten, it was because heaven was preparing your blessing with precision. Michael adds, the attacks increased because the breakthrough was too close to stop. And now? The resistance that followed you for so long is collapsing. The cycle that repeated for years is breaking. The weight you carried silently is lifting. Here is the revelation heaven waited until this exact moment to release. Your life is about to shift into a level you've never experienced before. Not an improvement. Not a small change. A complete elevation. Doors you thought were closed forever will open suddenly. Opportunities you thought you lost will return in better form. Peace you haven't felt in years will surround you again. Jesus is saying, your new season begins now. Michael confirms, nothing can pull you backward anymore. You're standing in the exact moment where heaven finishes the rearranging, the restoring, the releasing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part unlocks the final confirmation of everything heaven has been preparing for you. Listen closely, the moment you opened this part, something didn't just shift, it settled into place. Jesus stepped forward with a softness that carried undeniable power, and he said with deep certainty, "Chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." And Archangel Michael stood behind you like an unshakable wall, guarding the transformation that is now becoming permanent. Heaven isn't warning you anymore, heaven is sealing what has already begun. Pay attention. This is the moment where the spiritual becomes visible, where the unseen begins to show itself in the physical world. Jesus whispers, what was delayed is now being delivered. The prayers you thought went unheard, they were being stored. The blessings you thought were denied, they were being prepared. Michael adds, everything that fought you is now powerless. The cycles that kept you stuck have ended. The spiritual weight you carried for so long is lifting. The confusion that clouded your steps is clearing. You are stepping into a season where alignment finally replaces struggle. And here's the revelation heaven reserved only for this moment. You are walking into a divine turnaround that cannot be reversed. Not by fear. Not by your past. Not by enemies. Not by delay. The next opportunities coming to you will feel supernatural. The peace entering your life will feel unreal. The blessings unfolding will feel like they were waiting for this exact moment to reach you. Jesus is saying, your story is changing in front of you. Michael confirms, your breakthrough is protected, your path is cleared. You are now in the moment where heaven finishes what it promised. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part brings the final revelation of this divine message. Wait, feel this. The moment you opened this part, heaven didn't whisper, heaven declared. Jesus stepped in with a calm power that almost freezes time, and he said with absolute clarity, chosen one, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And Archangel Michael moved to your side with a presence that feels like armor, solid, immovable, undefeated. This moment is not guidance anymore. This is completion unfolding right in front of you. Listen carefully. You've entered the space where everything that was hidden, delayed, or blocked finally becomes clear. Jesus whispers, nothing you went through was wasted. Every disappointment was a detour. Every heartbreak was a redirection. Every setback was preparation. Michael adds, your spirit survived storms designed to break you, now those storms are bowing before your breakthrough. The heaviness that followed you for years is lifting. The resistance that shadowed your steps is dissolving. You're not imagining the shift, you're feeling the beginning of your restoration. And here is the revelation heaven saved for this second. You are stepping into the season you were praying for without even realizing it. The clarity you begged God for, coming. The breakthrough you waited too long for, activating. The opportunities you thought were gone forever, returning. The peace you haven't felt in so long, restoring. Jesus is saying, your life is turning in your favor. Michael confirms, nothing can interrupt what heaven has already released. Your spirit is aligned. Your path is open. Your blessing is moving. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part carries the final shift heaven wants you to hear.